Hi, I'm Morten. I'm making tests in the wave basin at Aalborg University with a model of the floating power plant WindFlex device. In this video, I'll give a virtual tour of the setup. If you think that sounds interesting, then follow me into the basin. Are you ready to follow me? Hang on, grab your pills against seasickness and follow me into the basin. We have the waves coming in from the right hand side, generated by these blue paddles, and they approach and hit this model. It's the floating power plant WindFlex device. Right now I'm doing forced oscillations in search using this actuator system that can move it back and forth. It's a prescribed motion, and at the same time I'm sending in waves. I have a force sensor located here at the top of the platform, measuring forces in the three directions and the moments around these axes. So it's a 6 degree of freedom force sensor. I measure the motion of the actuator, the linear motion, but I also measure the 6 degree of freedom motion of the platform using this motion tracking system. These markers are tracked by cameras. We have one camera here, a second one, a third one, and a fourth one. And by using digital image processing, it's possible to track the platform in 6 degrees of freedom. I also have some normal cameras that records during the testing, one from the side, another one here from the back, and you need these seasickness pills now. I wasn't joking. And a camera here from the front. I'm synchronizing that to the measurements using a triggering system here. I'm also recording the waves during the experiments. We have a wave probe here in front of the device in line with the model. If I take a little photo here, it's possible to see that is in line. There are 4 wave gauges here, 1, 2, 3, 4. When we do tests without the model in the basin, they are used for separating incident and reflected waves. I have another wave gauge behind the device, and then we have 2 wave gauges inside the model. One is here in the middle of the tail, and another one there in the middle of the front chamber. Let me take a little steady video here just to get a little bit calm again, and then let's go to the other side to have a better view of this wave gauge inside the chamber. Let's see if I can put this a little bit further down. So now I'm keeping the camera somewhat steady. Let's go upstairs and see how these measurements are used in the acquisition system. So here we have the model. And over here we have all the data acquisition. Down here we have the controller and the power supplies for the motor, for the linear motor. These power supplies are each 72 volt, 13.5 amps. So we have more than 2000 watt in total to power this actuator. We have the amplifiers here for the wave gauges. The data acquisition and the control goes through this system down here, and then it's locked at the computers. So welcome into the control room. You can put your seasick pills away because now the camera is fixed. So from up here, the model is down there, and from up here I can control everything. I can watch how it moves. I have streaming of the motion. I start and stop the logging. I do the control, set up everything. I measure here the position of the device, the waves in the basin, the force sensor signals. I store all these data, and then I can go over here and have a look at the recordings I've done and compare to what I expect and what my calculations says that it should be. That's the way we do it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.